Okay, for class 8th, for class 8, uh, number system. In this, first I'll tell you about classification of numbers. Classification of numbers. Primarily, the numbers can be divided into real and imaginary. Real numbers, imaginary. Real numbers are comes all the numbers and imaginary numbers. What are imaginary numbers? Now real numbers are 1, 2, root 4, root 2, root 3, root 9, so on. Now what is root 1? 1. What is root 4? 2. What is root 9? 3. Like that. 25. 5. So on. Root 16. 4. Root 1 is 1. Root 4 is 2 because 2 into 2 becomes 4. So under square root of 4 becomes 2. So 3 into 3 becomes 9. That means root 9 can be written as root 3 into 3. Root of 3 into 3. There are two roots which are under, there are two threes under the square root. So you can pick one outside. That the same numbers 3 and 3 must be same. So here also root 5 into 5 becomes 5. So this is plus 5, this is plus 5. Like that, minus 5 into minus 5 also becomes plus 25. So this is also. So for getting square root of any number, the multiplication of two same numbers we will take out only one. So like that, what is minus 1? Square root of minus 1. What is square root of minus 4? What is square root of 9? Minus 9. What is square root of minus 25? So can you write this is minus 1 into minus 1? Can you write? No. Even can you write this as 1? Under the square root, the two numbers must be same. But this is minus 1, this is plus 1. Thus, this is not impossible. So that's why we can call this as we can't decide which one is square root of minus 1. That's why we call it as imaginary. So the I comes first letter. I is minus 1. If you're squaring on both sides, I square is minus 1. So like that, this square root of minus 4 can be written as minus 4 into minus 1 into 4. This becomes square root of minus 1 into square root of minus 4. This is I, this is 2, this is 2I. See, square root of a into a becomes square root of a into square root of a. Suppose ab square root of a into square root of b. And one more thing, should not write it as a plus b not equal to, keep it mind. So here also 9 you know, 3. What about minus I? 25 you know, what about minus? This is the way you have to find the imaginary roots. So here there is no any classification in the imaginary roots. Now come to the real numbers. Real numbers can be divided into two. One is rational numbers, the other is irrational. Rational means ratio. Which number you can write it as in the form of ratio, like A by B. Suppose let 2. Can you write that 2 into ratio number? Because if you divide this number by 2, then you will get ratio. So 1 by 3 is a ratio. 3 by 4 is a ratio. 5 by 2 it's a ratio. These all are rational numbers. See, in these rational numbers you can see whole numbers are 2, 3, 4 is also a rational number, can be written as like this. That is natural numbers. And 1 by 3, 1 by 2, so on, that are also called rational numbers. What about irrational numbers? Which number cannot be written in a ratio? That numbers are called irrational. That is repetitive numbers, like suppose square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, not the square root 4, because square root 4 is square root 4 is 2, so that is a rational number, so on. So square root 2, 1.414, so on, but that numbers doesn't repeat. In the rational numbers, 1.33333 so on is also comes under the rational numbers, because this can be written as ratio number. We'll see further. Okay. Now rational numbers can also next rational numbers can be divided into again two. One is, I already told you now, integers, and second is fractions. Integers 0, 1, 2, so on, again -1, -2, so on. All are comes into the integers. What about fractions? Fractions can be written as 1 by 3, 4 by 3, 2 and 1 by 2, 1 by 6, 1 by 5, 10 by 2, or 10 by 3, or 4 and 1 by 3, so on. See, these are the fractions. In the fraction also, there are so many numbers are mixing inside. Let us divide further. Now, first go to the integers. Integers, see, counting numbers are natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Integers can also be divided into counting numbers or natural numbers, to whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0 plus counting numbers. You can count a products. You can count the products in the numbers, not in the negative numbers. So counting numbers are positive numbers which starts from 1 to 1, and whole numbers includes the 0 with counting numbers, negative numbers -1, -2, -3, so on, odd numbers, and even. You know which number doesn't divide with 2, then that numbers are odd numbers. Even numbers are last digit is 0 or even numbers. That numbers are even numbers. These are the integers. Now come to the fractions. See, this is 1 by 3, 2 and 1 by 4. This is 4 by 3 is different, because numerator, if you compare numerator and denominator, numerator is less than denominator. Here numerator is greater than denominator. Here one number mixed with a fraction. See, I'll divide that number into 3. Which numbers? Fractions can be divided into 3. One is proper fraction. Proper means 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 6, or 1 by 5, or 2 by 7, or 3 by 5. That means numerator must be less than the denominator. That is called a proper fraction. Please check your spellings. Improper. Improper fraction. This is 3 by 2, 4 by 7. No, this is not the 4 by 7. 4 by 7 is not at all. 7 by 4, 10 by 3, so on. So here numerator is greater than denominator. Numerator is greater than denominator. So this is called improper. This fraction is called improper fraction. Next, further divide can be mixed fraction. Fractions are proper fraction, improper, mixed. Mixed is 3 and 1 by 3, 4 and 1 by 2, 6 and 1 by 5. So this is called 3 plus 1 by 3. This is 4 plus 1 by 2. This is 6 plus 1 by 5. Suppose if you add two mixed numbers, suppose 3 and 1 by 3 plus 4 and 1 by 3. Now these numbers can be expanded as, so this is 7 plus 1 by 3, 1 by 3. There are 2. 7 and 2 by 3. Verify this is whether it is right or wrong. Okay. So whole numbers cannot be divided into further, but natural number can be natural numbers. Natural numbers. In the natural numbers, there are can be separated into three. One is in the natural numbers, prime numbers will be there. Composite numbers, everybody knows. Perfect number. So if you want to divide further, just if you have any idea, then please mail me. Prime numbers or Fibonacci numbers, so on. 2, 3, 5, 7, so on, which doesn't have any factors other than 1 and itself. Composite numbers. Prime except prime numbers, all are composite. Perfect number. Perfect number means, suppose take 6, the factors 1 into 6, 2 into 3. Now the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 6. If you add all these numbers, then you will get 12. So this becomes 2 into 6. So double the original number is called perfect number. This is the classification about numbers.